The whole world is shocked by this chessboard. The future is finally here. The pieces that are moving by themselves. You do not need to move pieces for your opponent anymore. This is absolutely insane. I have no idea what to expect from it. Let's do it together. Chessnut move. The board, it changes everything. Open it up. Wow, it's so heavy. Right? Get rid of this. Oh my god, it's so huge. And frankly, I have zero ideas how to use all of that, but hopefully we are gonna figure it out. First, we have a cable. It's Type-C, very modern. Type-C to Type-C, really great. What is that? Another one. Why do we need so much? I specifically tried to not to learn anything about the board so that I can share with you my real life emotions. And to be honest, I have zero ideas what is that and what am I supposed to do with that. Let's take the pieces out and maybe then it's going to be simpler. So here is how the pieces are looking. And yeah, that is how it's supposed to work. I don't know. I have such a thing for the first time in my entire life as everyone else because such a board never existed before. Okay, let's speed this process for you. Here you can see it inside. Not sure if that's how it should work. Okay. All together. So I have here a test sample before you guys can buy it and get it so that you can see it in action. And I'm truly very excited, as happy as a kid who gets a new toy to play with. So what that is? That is a charging cable. And now I understand why I have two cables, because one is for the board and another one is for the pieces. And so that we have everything included. Here is what you get. Now it makes sense. All right, let's get this thing. Wow. The board itself is extremely impressive. First of all, it's huge. Like, you know, from my videos, I normally use Chessnut Evo, and this is much bigger than that. And it's really heavy. Like, do not buy this board to have it around, to go out with it. This is really heavy. How it looks. I get rid of this thing. And whole stuff is really heavy. Takes me time. Wow! And you have the notation here. That would be perfect for all of the chess players who are not super advanced. For example, my girlfriend is constantly arguing with me that you should have the notation here because it's not possible to play otherwise. I say, like, why on earth do you need it? But yeah, for the chess beginners, it's truly a good thing to have. Okay, let's try to figure out how to switch it on. All of the buttons are from the other direction. Somehow my table is not big enough for it. All right. But on the bright side, you have all of the real emotions from me. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see if we have a little bit of power here. Normally get some kind of instructions to be able to use it, but yeah, I assume they have changed it to the electronic version so that you don't gather unnecessary paper. Okay, it seems like it has some power. Just not sure if I'm supposed to charge everything beforehand or it should have some power. Let's bring the pieces out. Because one thing that I do know about the board, wait for it, the magic should happen. So here are how the pieces look like. Of course, it's maybe not ideal, although the wooden pieces, I actually quite like it. Like, you normally don't have this thing, but that is what makes the magic possible. And Let's go for this moment because I'm truly excited. We have some power, hopefully we do. All right, give me a few seconds to understand how it all works, and I'm gonna get back to you with some magic.
2,000 years later.
All right, it was hard, but I connected my phone to Chessnut Move, and yeah, the main thing is to turn on your GPS, and then it works out. And let's see what we can do. Okay, so we do have some battery life. That should be fine. Let's try to press some buttons. Haven't found any manual on internet, at least at first glance. I have here two buttons, M and another one. Here's how it looks. Buttons we have, the power button, the Bluetooth, the M button, and that has to be for the pieces. But maybe the pieces itself are not charged. That is another very important thing. Let's charge the pieces and see what happens. This requires some effort from your sides. Of course, for the first time, I do it really badly and really slowly. But yeah, I think with the time, get much better. But I'm curious, how often do you need to do that? For how long the battery in each piece holds? That is really nice. So once you start to charge it, you see which pieces are charged. That's supposed to be green, and which require some charging. Those would be red. I'm gonna wait a little bit till everything would be green, and then we can continue playing on Chessnut Move.
2,000 years later.
I have charged the pieces as well as the board for quite some time, so let's see if some magic is gonna happen now. Oh my god. Wow. That's really happening. The pieces are moving, and they are supposed to put itself into the starting position. I was never so nervous about the starting chess. Wow, the starting chess position. You see that it's difficult because I have just randomly put it on the board, and so it struggles. Let's see if it succeeds. It does take some time because it needs to figure out that white should go here and black should go there, and it's completely random, but it seems to work. Let's see. Okay, how is this knight gonna go here? Okay, the place is already... Wow! I mean, I'm really excited like a kid because this is I'm in a Harry Potter movie now, right? The pieces are... Wow, it worked! And even this second queens, it recognizes that it should stay apart so that I'm ready to take it and put it. All right, then let's try to play a game. I have connected it to the application, Chessnut app. And let's play a game against the computer. Let's make it simple. I'm gonna play as white. Okay. Here you see the clock situation and the moves. Has to make a move itself, right? Let's try it again. I'm doing something wrong. It's definitely connected. I can see Chessnut move here. Good. Play a game. Pain is white. Let's pretend I'm just a normal customer who got the board. Now I'm trying to figure out how it's supposed to work. I was promised that the pieces are gonna move by themselves. Let's maybe make one move and see whether it's gonna run for the next one. No, it's all the same. But the app recognizes that it's specifically this board, Chessnut move. All right, I have figured it out. You actually can play against the board even without the phone. You don't need anything. Apparently, this M button is working like magic. So first you choose the card that you are playing with just by pressing it once or twice, and then the level of difficulty of the computer. Okay, I'm still yet to figure out how it works with the app because, I mean, you can use it to play on Lichess, on chess.com against real people. So it should work, but for now, let's just try to play a game. Wow, that is really impressive. I mean, the entire feeling is amazing. Of course, there are some technical difficulties with using it. It's my first time in the entire life, so it takes time to get to learn to it. But just this feeling of being able to do that is really so exciting. And you see that it makes moves immediately, and that's normally always the case with all of the chess nut boards that I have used before. Let's play knight c3, and it immediately plays knight e4. Right, let me play queen c2. Yeah, I was just about to ask like how it works when you take the pieces, and it works very nice. I suppose to place it. Okay, so it's quite an easy computer, so we have a nice and fast game. I don't know, let's play rook b1 to attack the pawn. It defends it, perfect. Let's develop some pieces, or maybe time to take. That would be more exciting. Yeah, even if I put the pawn on the side of the board, once I have taken it, it's still like adjusting it a little bit, which is very, very nice. Yeah, it's truly some magic. Of course, I don't know, if I play it for like a month or something, this magic feeling is gonna probably disappear, but it's truly amazing. Like, my first impression is incredible. I mean, it's important to figure out how this whole thing works. This is essential, otherwise it's not gonna work. But the feeling is great. Let's play d5. Oh, it's sacrificing the bishop. All right, I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna bring my bishop to b5. Always try to develop as many pieces as possible, as fast as possible. And never forget castle. By the way, how does the computer castles? That would be exciting to see, but I'm not sure I'm gonna give my opponent an opportunity to castle in this game. Because I'm pretty much about to checkmate him. I don't know, 95 seems to be just winning. But yeah, castles would be interesting to take a look at. I'm gonna play some games, real games on chess.com using this board, so stay tuned for the updates. But the first impression is amazing. Takes, and seems like I'm winning the queen. Oh, nice. Takes. So you see, yeah, the pieces, they have to have this thing, which is, I mean, I cannot say it's ugly like some people say. I have read the comments, but it's not what you normally expect from a chessboard, obviously, and that's the price that you have to pay to be able to use it. But on the other hand, you get this fantastic functionality of pieces moving by themselves, and this is truly a completely different feeling comparing to using it yourself. Of course, you can use the board not only just to play against the board itself, you can play against real human beings, both online and offline. You can train together with the boards, as I have seen on the website. You can even watch videos and the pieces would be moving on the board. I definitely would like to test that out as well. But the game interface is pretty good. If you figure out how to use it, give me a little bit of time. I will do that and get back to you with updates. Quick update, the board does work well with the application. It just turned out that it was the wrong application. Chessnut has a new one for the Android users, Chessnut Android, and with that one the board works just fine. I will publish some videos where I play online games with it, so stay tuned. So I like the first feeling of magic. I definitely enjoy it. I am excited like a small kid. And as a chess player, like getting such a feeling is truly amazing, especially because like I have played chess for my entire life and nothing like that was ever possible. But in terms of the drawbacks, the manual, I would definitely benefit from it in terms of how to use this whole thing, what those buttons mean, and what am I supposed to press, how to connect it. Like, I have connected it to the app, but it doesn't seem to work like it should. I'm sure that I'm gonna figure that out, and if not, then you can always contact Chessnut to get some help. But like, I would be happy to have it more intuitively so that it's clear for me what to do. And normally they always have put in this little book with instructions of how you're supposed to use it. This time it's not the case. I'm not sure whether it's only for me because I have the test version, or it's going to be for everyone like that. Some sort of manual should be there, either electronic or in paper. Probably it's going to appear on the website as well, or maybe it is there. I haven't just found it. So that's it for now. I like the feeling. I don't like the complexity of using it so far. Let's stay tuned for some updates. Let me know your first impressions of the board. And if you want to get this board or any other products from Chessnut, you have an amazing opportunity to get a big discount thanks to Journey to Grandmaster promo code. You can find it in the description, or just press the link and it should automatically work for you. Big discount on all Chessnut products. Meanwhile, I'm gonna continue testing the board and share my experience with you.